Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I want to show you the 3 major ways of cutting an armhole using this particular measurement. Alright, so for the purpose of this video we are going to ignore the length and the sleeve. All we are going to be working on is the shoulder, or all we are going to be working with is the shoulder, the chest and the biceps. Now the biceps is also known as your muscle. Alright, so how to get your biceps is when you make a fist, then you measure around your muscle when you make a fist. You understand? So we'll be using this measurement to cut a senator using the 3 major ways to get an armhole. Alright. Okay, so the first one you're going to work on is using the shoulder measurement. So you're going to use the shoulder measurement to cut the armhole. First of all, you're cutting off. Normally you're going to cut off the extras, and then you're going to slant by 3 inches. You're going to go down by 3 inches, as you can see in the video. Now, currently I'm showing you the formula for cutting an armhole using the shoulder measurements. Now all you have to do is just divide the shoulder by 2. That's all. So the same thing you are going to place on your shoulder is the same you are going to use for the armhole. Now I mostly use this particular format for cutting off shirts and outfits that I don't want to be very tight on the armhole. You understand? So I want you to comment the particular measurements or the particular format that you use while cutting your armhole. Simply, just as you can see in the video, the shoulder is 9 inches, that's 18. I'm also going to place the 9 inches here, as you can see, and the chest is 40 plus 1 inches of sewing allowance. Yeah, so I'm tracing it. I'm using a free hand. You can use an armhole cuff. Now I'm going to find the center and then go in by 1 inch. Right, so and curve it, as you can see in the video. Now this is the simple way of cutting an armhole using your shoulder measurement. This is like the easiest and simplest format. This is like the first format. Almost everybody knows about this and uses this particular format. Alright, so this is it. So the next one I will be showing you is cutting your armhole using the chest measurements. Right, using the chest measurements. First off, I'm going to cut off this white part. I don't want to include in the video, or I don't want to include in the cutting. Now I'm also going to go down by 3 inches. Now what I'm displaying on the screen, you understand what I'm going to be doing. And the format for cutting the armhole using the chest measurement is the chest divided by 4 minus 1.5 inches. That's like the formula for cutting it. So you can also let me know if there is anyone using this format. Let me know in the comment section. Now I'm placing my shoulder measurement from the edge that I'm marking there, as you can see. And the shoulder measurement using the same measurement is 9. That's 18 divided by 2. That's 9 inches. But now to get the armhole depth, now I'm going to divide the chest. So here I'm going to be dividing the chest by 4, and since the chest is 14, divided by 4 is going to give me 10 minus 1.5. That's going to give me 8.5 inches, which is what I'll be using for this particular one. Now this format is using the chest measurement. Now the chest is 40. The chest is 40 plus the 1 inches. Now this is where I'm going to be placing the chest measurement. So 40 plus 1 is 11 inches. That's 1 for the sewing allowance. Then I'm also going to go down by 1 inch. That's the depth. The armhole is going to go in a little bit by 1 inch. Okay, so now using this particular individual's measurement, you'll notice that the previous one gave me 9 inches of armhole depth, while this one is giving me 8.5 inches of armhole depth. Now the third one is cutting the depth using the biceps. I've already explained how to measure your biceps, so the formula is simple: divide by 2 plus 1.5 inches. Yeah, so I'm cutting my regular 3 inches depth. I'm going to go deep by 3 inches, then make my fold, and this way I'm going to place my shoulder measurement. And of course, as usual, the shoulder measurement using this same measurement is 9 inches. That's 18 divided by 2. That's the shoulder measurement, 9 inches. And then the bicep is 14. 14 divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 give me 7 plus 1.5. That's going to give me 8.5. Now you can see that it's also the same with the formula that we use using the chest measurement. You can see that it's the same thing. So using this particular measurement, it is the same if I cut the armhole using the chest measurement and also using the the biceps formula. Both of them is 8.5 inches. So now the only one that is different is cutting the armhole using the shoulder measurement. Alright, so I want you to comment the particular formula you use for cutting your armhole and the one that you're going to be trying. Alright, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.